And now let me ask the Minister of Culture to say a few words. The Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, I think that in the summer this year, the dream of many people who deal with history, with the origins of mankind, will come true, because Lucy is a truly textbook term. Everyone who studied history, even at high school, maybe even in elementary school, has learned about the Australopithecus and the Afarensis species. Lucy is the example of this truly historic discovery, and we will host this truly historic discovery here in Prague. So I'd like to express our thanks and gratitude to the Ethiopian side for allowing us to display these fossils. And there's a great deal of thanks to be expressed to the Prime Minister, who, while visiting Ethiopia, managed to discuss this and has managed to agree on that. I'm very proud that Lucy will go to the Czech Republic, but at the same time I would like to add that we are a country more than ready for that. The anthropological research in the National Museum constitute a major part of its scientific tradition. The Czech tradition of anthropology and the famous research projects, including medieval times and historical, prehistorical times. And Lucy is coming to a country which is more than ready for it. And I am very proud that the National Museum is working on a big exhibition which will focus on the history of mankind, and it will document it. Lucy will form a true gem of this exhibition. By education, I am the teacher of history and geography, so I'm glad that the minister has mentioned Ethiopia as a country that is not only related to the anthropological discoveries. It is a country of vast national history. It is the cradle of mankind, as it's been said. You will find numerous treasures from our history of mankind. And I share, Minister, your opinion that Lucy's exhibition will be a true chance to get to know the famous history, the great traditions, and the varieties of Ethiopia. So I'm very happy for allowing that, and thank you very much once again for making it possible to live Selam and Lucy firsthand. Thank you, Minister. And last but not least, the Director General of the National Museum. I'd like to thank you, the Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, Minister of Culture, ladies and gentlemen. Well, my voice is shaking because to welcome Lucy and Selam in a National Museum is actually a dream come true for any museum. The National Museum has managed to fulfill this dream. One of the most precious exhibits of our planet allow us to take a unique view of the history. It will actually allow us to understand the beginnings of mankind, and we very much appreciate the openness and willingness of the Ethiopian side, making it possible to exhibit these fossils. It is a great obligation for us at the same time. So let me start by expressing my thanks and gratitude. First and foremost, let me thank Ethiopian Federative Democratic Republic for making the Czech Republic a country of its choice for exhibiting the most two precious artifacts of its collection, of its heritage and history. I would like to personally thank Minister Selamavit Kassa for her tremendous help, because she was the one who actually was at the first meeting 1.5 years ago when we started to discuss this project. So thank you very much, Minister. Thank you, Prime Minister. And this is not a formal expression of gratitude, because without him we would not have been here today, because he was the one who opened the discussion in 2023 in Ethiopia, and he has supported the project. We very much appreciate it, and we would like to thank his team at the Office of the Government, including Yana Kotaliko, the head of the Office of the Government. Of course, I'd like to express our thanks and gratitude to the Minister of Culture and the Ministry of Culture for cooperation on the preparation of this very demanding project. I would also like to thank both Ministries of Foreign Affairs, especially the embassy of the Czech Republic to Addis Ababa, to Ambassador Kosko, who's been mentioned here already, because without their profound information and hard work they have carried out in Addis Ababa, we would not have been here. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Professor Adebal, the Director General of the Ethiopian Monument Institution, who is actually our main partner for discussions regarding this exhibition. Today is an extraordinary day, and as I said, I feel happy but also responsible. We have a lot of work to do in order to prepare the best possible conditions for Selim and Lucy, not only for the exhibition itself, but also we would like to create a project of worldwide parameters. We would like to ensure everything for protecting the fossils and their safe return back home. I'm convinced that we will succeed to do that together with our Ethiopian colleagues. And as it's been mentioned, on the 25th of August, the visitors will have a unique opportunity to see Lucy. In the exhibition, The People, allow me to briefly introduce you to the fact that it is Mr. Petr Druha who is leading the implementation team, and Mr. Veleminski, who's the department head of the anthropology. The exhibition is actually created by Peter Yanda, and the exhibition will be implemented by her company Misli. So the visualization behind me was something of what the exhibition will look like. This is actually the location of Lucy. It will be in the map of Ethiopia, because as the ministry correctly pointed out, within the framework of this exhibition, we will present other beauties and history of Ethiopia where the history of mankind has evolved. And let me say that this is not the only part of our cultural cooperation. This extraordinary event is one of many projects that we have agreed on, and the National Museum is very pleased to be able to cooperate with our counterparts in Ethiopia and contribute to the modernization and development of museums in Ethiopia, and I'm very much looking forward to this cooperation. I think that we have big things to achieve in the future, and thank you once again for this unique opportunity. Thank you very much for your attention.